Sarah snatched the medkit from the bulkhead and sprinted across the docking bay. Alarms blared. Red lights strobed the hull breach seals. Security barked over comms, then, halt! Wreck not cleared. Boots pounded grated deck. The human wreck loomed ahead, a crumpled freighter pod fused to their scout ship's clamp. Scans showed one faint life sign. Hers to claim. Mirakes blocked her path, stun baton raised. Stand down, navigator. Protocol. Sarah dodged left, slammed her shoulder into Mira's chest plate. The security lead staggered. Sarah vaulted the barrier. Plasma cutter ignited in her grip. She slashed the wreck's hatch seals. Metal glowed orange, then split. Vacuum howled. Frost rhymed the edges. Sarah braced her mag boots, thrust the cutter inside. Debris floated, shattered consoles, sparking wires. A figure slumped in the pilot harness, suit ruptured at the abdomen. She sliced the harness free, grabbed his arm. Pulled. His body tumbled out, heavy in the sudden atmo. She yanked him clear, slapped the emergency patch over the hatch gash. Seals hissed tight. Vacuum died. He hit the deck limp. Human. First contact. Broad shoulders, dark hair matted with blood. Face matched her flash memory perfectly. Pale skin, strong jaw. Eyes she'd closed in death. The vision hit in, unbidden, his chest crushed under debris. Her hands pressed futilely against the wound. Sierra, he gasped, blood bubbling. Worth it. Heartbreak raw, future grief she'd carried for cycles. She shook it off.
Knelt, ripped open his suit.
Shallow breaths. Pulse weak. She stabbed a stim needle into his neck. Mira, restrain him. Now. Mira arrived with 2 guards, cuffs ready.
He's stable?
Scan said unknown bio. Restrain first. Questions later, Sarah pressed a regen pad to his gut wound. It sealed with a sizzle. His eyelids fluttered but stayed shut. Captain Hervik stormed in, crest flared in fury. His armored bulk filled the bay door. Then, explain breaching protocol. Unknown Xeno on my ship. Survivor, sir. Human. Faint vitals. Sierra stood, kept her body between Revik and the man. Eli Ward, her flash memory named him. Salvage engineer. Dead in her arms, cycles from now. Hervik's eyes narrowed on the human. First contact civilian, or infiltrator.
Mira, scan him. Mira, swept a bioprobe.
Terran physiology. No weapons. Radiation scrubbed. Rex a salvage tug. Drifted from their frontier lane. Still a risk. Hervik tapped his comm. Prep airlock cycle. We jettison unknowns.
Sarah's scales prickled.
No. Not this one. Captain, I claim custody. Silence dropped. Guards froze. Mira's baton twitched. Revik's crest spiked higher. Custody? You're a navigator, not security. Your anomaly logs show instability. Flashes unverified. This one's verified. Cyrena met his gaze. Steady. I know him. Kill-proof value. Prove? Hevrek snorted. Humans breach our scans. Crash into our patrol vector. Coincidence? We secure the mission first. Eli stirred. Groaned. His hand twitched toward her boot. Sarah knelt fast, pinned his wrist. Green eyes cracked open.
Human eyes. Direct. Unafraid. He coughed, scanned her face.
No panic. Just assessment. Easy, she said in trade tongue, subsonics low. You're on Calith's ship. Safe. He nodded once, voice rough. Thanks for the pull, hull integrity? Her breath caught. Alive. Talking. The flash memory cracked at the edges. Intact. Wound sealed. Revek loomed closer. It speaks. Mira cuffed tighter. Prep for vent. Sarah rose, hand on her sidearm. He's mine. Anomaly protocol, precod assets claim assets. Mira stepped forward. Captain, she's twitchy. Logs say flashes cause blackouts.
Irrelevant. Sarah's voice hardened.
He fixes Rex. We need that.
Frontier lanes full of debris. Eli pushed up on one elbow. Lady's right, I salvage. Got tools in the pod, your clamp's shearing, fix it before it dumps us all. Herevik paused, eyed the docking clamp readout on his wrist pad. Warning amber. You read Calith metrics? Universal clamps. Eli shrugged, wincing. Seen him on halls. Gimme 10 minutes, no breach. Mira prodded his shoulder. Quiet, Xeno. Captain decides. Syra's crest itched. Trust flickered. This human treated near death like a shift change. Her flashing showed him dying for her, for the ship. Choice loomed. Space him now. Erase the grief? Or shield him, rewrite fate? Captain. She lowered her voice. My flashes saved us at Vordrift. This one's no threat. Test him. Revek's mandibles clicked. Weighing. 1 cycle. Under guard. Fails. He's void fodder. Then you're responsible. Instability shows. You join him. Understood. Relief hit. Sharp. She signaled Mira. Medbay. Secure hold. Guards hauled Eli up. He leaned on one, waved off the other. Walked steady despite the limp. Appreciate the custody, Navigator. Name's Sarah, right? She froze. Flash memory reversed. He'd known her name then, too. How? Podlogs. He grinned, faint. Picture distress ping. OU. They dragged him past. His gaze held hers, warm. Defiant of death, Krivek gripped her arm.
Watch him close. Your anomaly better not bite us.
She nodded, pulled free, followed the guards. Medbay doors hissed open. Mira strapped Eli to the exam slab. Probe's word, mapping his vitals. He lay still, eyes on Syra. Clean genes. Mira muttered, resilient. But humans, unpredictable. Sarah unpacked the med kit, injected broad-spectrum antivirals. His skin warmed under her touch. Alive. Not bleeding out. Why risk it? Eli asked, voice low. Coulda let the boss man vent me. She met his eyes. Searched for the dying man's plea. None there. You fix things. We need fixing. Now he chuckled. You cut hatches like a pro. Navy? Scout navigator. Her fingers lingered on the regen pad. Heat seeped through gloves. Intimate. Wrong, with death memory screaming. Flash hit again. Softer. Him laughing in her quarters. Hands tangled. Then the crush. Syra, run. She blinked it away. Stepped back. Mira watched. You flashed. Report it.
Sayara straightened.
He's stable. Release to engineering bay.
Clamp first.
Eli sat up as cuffs unlocked.
Swung legs over. Lead on. Hevek commented. Ven. Rec scans show human nav data. Valuable. But if he sabotages, won't. She cut the line. Guided Eli out. Mira trailed. Baton ready. Engineering deck hummed. Clamp shear alarms wailed. Crew scattered as Eli dropped to his knees. Pulled tools from his salvaged kit. See? Microfracture here. His fingers danced. Weld. Brace. Torque. Clamp lights greened in minutes. Crew stared. Caliph techs whispered. Humans fixed under pressure. Normal for him. Extraordinary here. Sarah watched. Heart twisted. Flash memory lied? Or future still waited? Eli stood, wiped hands. Good as new. Your turn. What wrecked my tug? Patrol intercept. She hesitated. Your first human we pull alive. He tilted his head. Lucky me. Or you. Mira snorted. Flirt later. Captain's orders. Quarantine. As guards led him away, Eli glanced back. Syra. We'll talk. Future's Eli's eyes snapped open on the quarantine feed. Restraints hummed against his wrists, pinning him to the acceleration chair. Sarah leaned closer to the console. His gaze swept the sterile cell. No panic. No please. Water? The intercom crackled. Mira crossed her arms beside Sarah. Standard first. Eli tested the cuffs. Metal clinked. Tools, wrench set. Diagnostic pad. Your air smells off. Sarah's scales prickled. Flash hit. His blood on her hands. Hull breach crushing. She shoved it down. Recycler malfunction. Ship-wide. You claim salvage engineer? Prove it. Mira tapped the baton on her thigh. Sarah overrode the door. I will. She grabbed a pad from the rack, keyed access, and strode in. Guards flanked her. Eli met her eyes, steady, like the tug wreck hadn't rattled him. She thrust the pad at him. Cuffs extended just enough reach. Recycler schematics here. Failing seals. Fix it, human. Or prove saboteur. Eli scanned the pad. Fingers flew across the interface. Caliph Mark 7. Standard patrol hauler. Seals degrade from microvibes in warp shear. Memory says torque at 2.3 kilopascals. Brace the manifold.
You memorized alien tech? Mira snorted from the doorway. Convenient.
Salvage runs. Pulled Caliph Hulks before first contact chatter. Eli nodded at the pad. Verify, port manifold junction 14B. Fracture propagates if not braced. Data matched. Crew chatter spiked. Recycler output dropping to 62%. Alarms would hit red soon. Her throat tightened. Flash again. Sierra. Run. His voice gurgling. Release one cuff. She keyed it. Eli didn't lunge. Grabbed the offered torque wrench from her belt. Trust flickered. Wrong. The pad one-handed, cuffed arm steady. Remote patch first. Reroute power to aux seals. Lines of code scrolled. Engineering confirmed. Flow stabilized 8%. Mira stepped in. Baton hummed low. How'd you know warp shear specs? Human drives don't match. Eli didn't look up. Tugged navlogs. Cross-referenced recs.
Your patrols hit the same lanes. He pulled schematics overlay.
See? Junction 14B aligns with your impulse baffles. Vibes resonate at 47 Hz. Human fix. Dampeners. You use rigid mounts. Cyria pulled the holo scheme. Verifiable. Caliph archives matched. Crew feeds buzzed. Output climbing. Captain. Mira Comed. He's pulling our own specs.
Accurate. Hervek's voice growled.
Then, your call. But if it fails, won't. Sarah cut in. Watched Eli torque the virtual brace. Real-time sim ran clean. Recycler hit 94%. Air freshened through vents. Ozone tang gone. Eli leaned back. Cuff clanked. Full fix needs hands-on. Manifolds physical. Flash surged. Laughter in her quarters. His hands warm. Then void. She blinked. Stepped forward. Unlocked the second cuff. Engineering.
Now Mira blocked.
He's baited you. What if... Output 98%. Sarah shoved past. He fixed it cuffed. Guards parted. Eli stood. Rolled shoulders. Appreciate the vote. His grin flashed. Easy. Like patching holes mid-spin. Deck hummed as they marched. Sayira led. Mira trailed. Eyes narrow. Recycler panels loomed in engineering. Crew parted. Caliph techs gawked. Humans begged or broke. This one repaired. Eli dropped to knees. No suit. No hesitation. Fingers traced seals. Fracture started patrol side. Your intercept on my tug? Negative. Syra handed tools. Her hand brushed his heat. Flash soft. Tangled sheets. She yanked back. He pried the panel. Vibes from weapons fire. Tug had civvy beacons. You scanned? Mira gripped baton. Why run dark? Smuggler? Eli welded the brace. Sparks danced. Salvage op.
Dead colony hauler. Goldmine nav data.
Torch clicked off. Your nav logs match.
First human wreck you hit?
Cyrena checked pad.
True.
Triv comment. Then, output green. But quarantine holds till debrief. Understood. She watched Eli torque final bolts. Lights greened. Crew whispered. Human normal. Caliph miracle. He stood. White hands on pants. Tug's nav data. Trade it. Or ask what wrecked it.
Patrol protocol.
Mira leaned in. You fired first? Eli met her stare. Beacons lit.
Civvy frequents.
He sketched on pad tug schematics. Verifiable burst patterns. Your interceptors grazed engines, not my shot.
Mira scanned, nodded once.
Clean. Sarah's chest eased. Flash lied? Or future shifted? Eli's eyes found hers. Sierra, talk now. Heat rose. Intimate. Dangerous. Debrief bay. Guards down. Mira protested.
Soraya waved her off. He earned it.
Waved her off. Kevek's voice cut. Then. Human fixed recycler, saved air for all. She guided Ellie out. Mira followed. Silent. Debrief bay sealed behind. No guards. Just them. Eli sat. Loose. Your flashes. Saw it on your face. What dies? Her scales flushed.
You word escaped.
Flash crushed in. His plea. Hull breach. My fault. He tilted head. Future? Change it. Mira burst in. Captain denies solo. Human stayed intent. Fix your ship.
Go home. Eyes on Sarah.
Stay if asked. Flash twisted. Choice. Trust him. Or run. Sayara breathed. Intent. Mira stiffened. Sarah ignored. Stepped closer. What now, human? Eli grinned. Call me Eli. Now?
You tell me the future. We rewrite it.
Alarms blared. New scan ping. Human fleet signature. Hevrek roared over comms. Battle stations. Ven secure the asset. Eli stood. Tools ready. Sarah gripped his arm. Flash faded. Choice now. Her hand stayed. With me. Mira drew baton. Instability. Stand down. Cyria pulled Eli toward the bridge. Heart raced. Proof built-in fixes. In truths. Future bent. Crew stared as they ran. Human stride matched hers. Kaleth precision met salvage grit. Together, scam ping sharpened. Incoming hail. Eli's eyes lit. That's my ride. Or yours? Sierra keyed bridge doors. Ours. Flash gone. Hope sparked. Captain Hervake spun. Explain. Recycler fixed. Nav data incoming. Eli patched his pad to console. Human charts flooded. Fleets diplomatic. Stand down fire. Verified. Crew exhaled. Sarah met Eli's gaze. No death. Stay. He nodded. Hand brushed hers. Warm. Real. Mira lowered baton. Witnessed. Revek grunted. Asset secured. Then, monitor him. Affirm. Sarah smiled. First, real one. Future chose, but Deep Flash whispered. Not over. Heartbreak waited. Or not. Eli leaned in. Told you, we talk futures. She nodded. Trust built. One fix at a time. Sarah's calm. Buzzed.
Engineering breach. Power relays failing.
Secure the human, now. Havek's voice cut sharp. Crew eyes snapped to her. Eli straightened beside the console, tools already in hand. She gripped his arm. Flash hit, dark crawl space, sparks. Eli's body crumpling, blood pooling. Her scream echoed in memory. Not yet happened.
Hide it.
Captain Sarah said. Eli repairs it. Under my escort. Controlled run. Risk unverified. Mira. No. Sarah stepped forward. His fixes saved the recycler. Nav holds. He goes.
Mira's baton hand twitched. Instability risk.
Precog anomaly. Stands down. Sarah met her gaze. Flash details stayed buried. Death not shared. Protection first. Eli nodded. Lead on. I've crawled worse. Hervek grunted. Monitor him. Ven. One slip. Containment. Syra pulled Eli from the bridge. Corridors hummed low. Lights flickering. Power drain. Spread. He matched her stride. Flash again. She tightened grip. Irrelevant. Focus. Crew. Parted. Whispers trailed. Precog guard. Engineering hatch loomed. Sarah keyed access. Crawl space yawned. Narrow vents. Glowing conduits. Heat waves rippling air. Mira appeared at flank.
I'll verify perimeter.
Alone. Negative. Escort protocol. Mira's eyes narrowed. Accident prevention. Human error. Ellie's no error. Sarah pushed past. Eli slipped in first. Shoulder scraping vents. She followed. Body shielding his path. Mira cursed behind. Hatch sealed. Darkness closed. Conduits pulsed. Red. Overload warning. Air thick with ozone bite. Eli probed ahead. Relay clusters here. Cascade if we don't reroute. Syra scanned. Flash overlaid. Him reaching. Arc leaping. Silence. Insulation? She asked. He grinned in glow. Flashlight beam danced. Improvise. Your panels? Flex weave? She stripped a spare. Past it. His fingers brushed hers. Warm. Steady. Human grit. Wraps the conduit. Grounds the surge.
He worked fast. Tools clicked.
Sparks spat but missed. Vents shook. Alarm pierced ears. Cascade starting. Saria warned. Flash pushed closer. Death sent. Eli twisted wire. Hold rerouting now.
Power hummed.
Light stabilized. Red faded green. Done.
He exhaled.
No shutdown. Sarah touched his shoulder. Proof stacked. They crawled out. Mira waited, baton low. Report. Human competence verified. Eli wiped sweat. Team effort. Revek. Command. Status. Relays stable. Asset secured.
Syra glanced at Li. Wristband glinted. Standard issue tracker.
Crew consent? Her mark. Private. She palmed a nanotag from pouch. Slipped it under his band's edge. Pressed. Bonded. Eli raised brow. Upbraid? Precaution. Her fingers lingered. Skin contact sparked, not flash. Real. He covered her hand. Trust goes both ways. Heat rose in her vents. Flash death receded. Choice held. But deep whisper stirred. Heartbreak loomed. Betrayal shape, not blade. Engineering cleared. Sarah let into quarters bay. Mira shadowed. Captain doubts linger. Human fleet hails incoming. Diplomatic claim. Eli checked pad. My crew. Salvage rights. Yours now. Khalith claim. He leaned close. Breath synced. Rewrite that future. Talk it out. Kirkor warmed. Flash fought. Saw him leaving. Her alone. Heart cracked. No. She chose now. Agreed. Hand stayed on his band. Track close. Protect secret. Alarms pinged soft. New scan. Human signatures multiplied. Hadaveko roared. Bridge. Eli grabbed tools. Round 2? Pulled him along. Mira trailed wary. Bridge doors parted. Consoles blazed. Captain spun. Fleet masses. Intent? Eli patched in. Diplomats. Stand down. Talk first.
Syra gripped console. Flash twisted. Not death.
Eli turning away. Eyes cold. Heartbreak proof. She met his gaze. Prove it. He keyed hail. Human voice boomed.
Caliph vessel? Eli Ward here.
All peaceful. Verified. Have recceed. Docked protocols. But Seria's mark pulse. Eli's band warmed under it. Secret hold. He brushed her side. See? Futures bend. Flash whispered louder. Betrayal scent sharpened. His choice, not blade. She chose trust. Pulled him aside. Stay visible. With me. Lips near. Always. Mira watched. Botan idle. Docking clamps engaged. Airlocks hissed. Human reps entered. Uniforms crisp. Smiles broad. Eli greeted. Hugs traded. Laughter echoed. Sarah stood guard. Flash clawed. Him boarding shuttle. Wave final. Her scream silent. No. She touched band. Nano. Hummed. Position locked. Rep leader nodded to her. Thanks for keeping him safe. Mutual. Voice steady. Eli turned. Hand found. Hers. Squeezed. Warmth battled cold memory. Havak grunted approval. Asset integrates. Night cycle fell. Quarters dimmed. Sarah walked Eli to his assign.
Door slit. Alone.
Flash surged, full bed shared. Whispers, then shatter. His words. Can't stay. She froze. Eli paused. You okay? Choice now. Hide or share? Flash. Truth slipped. You die. Then. Leave. He stepped close. Fingers traced her ridges. Died. Fixed that. Leaving? Not without fight. Lips met. Tentative, Khalith cool to human fire. She pulled back. Marked band glowed faint. Proof builds. Door shut. She lingered outside. Track confirmed. Safe. But whisper grew. Heartbreak, not death.
Worse. Fleet lights gleamed through viewports.
Choices multiplied. Sarah keyed her quarters. Hand shook. Protect harder. Trust deeper, or lose all. Nano pinged soft. Eli moved, restless. She smiled. Secret shield held, for now. Power hummed steady. Ship sailed on. Flash waited. She chose fight. Sarah's claws stabbed the console. Pattern confirmed. Evasive vector. Port 15 degrees now. Crewhead snapped up. Heverick's spines bristled from the command deck. Then. Stand down. No unsanctioned maneuvers. Her scales itched with the Flash's certainty. Ghost Raider's plasma scars blooming on hull plates. Eli's blood slick under her hands. She locked the course anyway. Thrusters whined protest.
Arrest her, Hervek barked. Mira lunged from security alcove, stun baton humming.
Sarah's band pulsed hot against her wrist.
Eli, where?
Salvage bay feeds flickered on her secondary screen. He crouched amid jury-rigged panels, tools flashing. Mira's grip clamped Syriza's arm.
Insubordination.
Captain's orders. Sarah twisted, but Mira's hold tightened. Precog anomaly or not, protocol chained her. Eli's voice crackled over open comms. Thruster bank manual override hot wiring now. Hold vector Syra. Hera. Human, cease or face containment, too late. Eli's multi-tool sparked. Auxiliary thrusters fired rogue ship lurched port, inertial dampers groaning. Syra station bucked, Mira staggered, baton skittering. Alarms wailed. Sensors painted red, raiders decloaking, energy lances charging. Brace, Sarah yelled. Plasma clipped the flank.
Hull screamed. Compartments vented atmosphere in white plumes.
Debris spun wild. Eli burst from the bay hatch, mag boots clamping deck. He grabbed Sarah's harness, yanked her behind a bulkhead as shrapnel pinged. Mira dove opposite, covering her Vex retreat. Stay down, Eli grunted. His shoulder pressed hers. Human warmth cutting vent chill. He slapped a patch seal over a hairline breach, nanofoam hissing expand. Raider's second volley glanced off the corrected vector. Ship shuddered straight. Sarah's breath hitched. Flash rewritten. No blood, no drag to medbay.
Eli alive, rigging field emitters one-handed. Hevek's voice boomed from cover.
So, damage report. Flank breached minor, Eli called back, calm as socket wrench. Sealing now.
Point defense hot in 10. Mira's eyes narrowed at Syra. Oversights. You knew. How? Flash. Syra met her glare. Eli's hand lingered on her arm. Steady anchor. Raiders peeled off. Cloaks flickering retreat. Pursuit drones launched. Hrivek rose, spines flattening. Debrief. Now. Ven, explain or brig. Deck plates cooled underfoot. Sarah stood. Eli at her side.
His grease-smeared face split grin. Told you.
Fixed that death thing. Alien precision saved faces. Human improv saved ship. Interrogator lights glared sterile. Hevrek paced 4. Mira flanked, scanner probing Sarah's band. Eli slouched beside, arms crossed, civilian yet untouchable post-save. Precog confirmed 3 prior, Rivek said. Raiders match flash signature? Saria nodded. Vector mine. Eli executed. Human bypassed locks. Mira's tail lashed. Security breach. Eli shrugged. Brakes fix themselves sometimes. Your safeties were analog. Easy flip. Hrevik halted. Asset value rises. But mutiny risks cascade. Flash showed death. Sarah's voice held. His ignored it. We breach full.
Eli leaned in. She called it.
I trusted. Worked. Mira scanned deeper. Band glowed. Nanolinks to Eli's vitals. Position lock from first contact. Hug.
Bonded. Unverified.
Mutual, Sarah said. Flash clawed softer now. Not death, but goodbye. Shuttle dock. His hand slipping. Hevrek grunted. Mission security first. Human integrates salvage lead. Ven, monitor flashes. Log, all. No solo calls. Mira holstered baton. Eyes lingering suspicious. Corridor hummed quiet. Eli walked Syra to quarters. His stride matched her longer gait. Instinct. You risked brig, he said. Fingers brushed ridges, tentative. Chose you. She halted at hatch, band pinged. Heart steady, no spike. He cupped her jaw, thumb tracing scale seams. Proof stacks. Futures clay. Lips met, firmer now. Caliph cool yielded to human spark. Heat bloomed low. Door hissed open. She pulled him in. Quarters dimmed auto. Bed panel unfolded. Eli's hands mapped her form, practical like salvaging wrecks. Shirts shed. His skin flushed warm against her azure.
Show me, he murmured. Fingers found sensitive vents along her spine.
She arched, claws scoring light on his back. Union built slow, trust layered. His rhythm steady. Hers adaptive. Peaks crested shared, gasps mingling. After, tangled. Eli traced band. Locks me safe? Tracks, protects. Flash whispered. Him rising, words heavy. Can't stay, worlds pull. She tensed. He felt it. Talk. Future heartbreak. Not death. You leave. Eyes met. Brown depths earnest.
Humans improv.
Fix breaks. Including goodbyes. Hand squeezed. Sleep tugged.
Morning cycle buzzed. Sarah woke alone.
No. Eli tinkered at her console. Patching sensor ghosts. Coffee analog brewing, he said. Mug steamed herbal. Herevik Komed. Raider intel. Korath fringe. Fleet vector shift. Eli handed mug, fingers linked brief. Mira entered unannounced. Scanner out. Stability check.
Eli blocked casual.
Readings green yesterday. Trust the save? Mira paused. Human audacity. Noted. She nodded to Sarah. Flashes log. Or isolate.
Sarah sipped.
Eli's grin flashed victory. Duty shift pulled. Bridge thrummed. Sarah at nav, LI salvage feed open. Cross-linked now. Sensors pinged faint. Pattern edged in. Ghost again, she murmured. Eli's voice patched. Vector ready. Say go. Your call then. She keyed correction. Ship nudged smooth. Flash dimmed further. Choice held. Trust built brick by human hand. But whisper lingered. Heartbreak loomed. Shuttle bound.
Eli's laugh echoed from Bay. She smiled.
Fight deeper. Fleet beacons pulsed ahead. Unknowns waited. Band warmed. His pulse strong. Mira sidled close. He alters you. Alters threat. Protects us. Pursuit drones reported. Raider wreck drifting. Eli's patch held. Night fell. Quarters again. Eli waited. Tools down.
Day 2. Proof? She crossed to him.
Building bodies joined seamless now.
Intimacy wove, his endurance matched her precision. Release shattered sweet. Pillow talk turned. Worlds pull Y, she pressed. Family. Contracts. But you?
His breath ghosted vents. Anchor.
Band glowed content. Flash fractured. Goodbye blurred. Fight glimpsed. Dawn alarms. Revec summoned. Korath mothership signals. Negotiation vector.
Eli geared up. Salvage team lead approved.
Flash. Clear. Lie small, shadow edged. Shuttle prep. Eli boarded first. Sierra gripped harness. Mira watched Hawk. Stay safe, she said. He winked. Bay doors cycled. Shuttle detached. Flash surged. Not death? Betrayal? No. Choice. Ship accelerated. Havrek grunted. Proactive. Mira frowned. Instability? Trust. Sarah manned sensors. Eli's beacon steady. Signal bloomed. Kolrath hail. Eli's voice first, calm negotiate. Human words bridged. Aliens marveled. Quiet flash. Retreated. Heartbreak? Rewritable. But new pinged. Anomaly deep. Raiders fainted.
Vector now, Sarah ordered. Eli's shuttle matched, synced flawless.
Execute!
Ship danced. Raiders scattered. Deck cheers rose. Sarah slammed the emergency bulkhead shut. Metal groaned as it sealed the breached corridor, locking out the vacuum's howl. Sparks died behind the barrier. Crew shouts faded to thuds on the far side. Eli Ward crouched beside her, salvage kit open. His human eyes flicked to her suit's tier, jagged from shrapnel. Air hissed faint.
Timer? He asked, voice steady through his breather mask. 12 minutes.
Cyrera gripped her console fragment, pulse band dark on her wrist. Raider strike had punched through during the scatter. She'd shoved Eli into this pocket first. Civilian salvage led, first contact wildcard. No choice. Others lived. He yanked tape from his kit. Thick, silvered stuff. Human grade. Hold still. His gloved hand pressed the gash on her thigh seal. Heat tool word. Blue flame kissed. Melted seam. No tremor. She watched. Aliens sealed suits with nano-weave. Humans. Improv. His patch gleamed solid already. Air hiss stopped.
8 minutes, she said. Plenty.
Held. He rocked back on heels, scanned the pocket. 10 meters square. One flickering light. Frost creeping walls. His beacon blinked on belt. Sole link to ship.
Captain's yelling?
Mira demands breach status. Sayri keyed her comm silent. Havrek's voice barked overrides. No time. Flash edged her mind. Blood, his face slack. Not now. Eli stripped his outer glove. Offered it. Extra layer. Your vents wheeze. She took it. Warmth lingered. Human skin scarred. Calloused. Practical. Risk worlds. And curiosity. You, navigator. Precog anomaly. Words clipped. Timer, 6 minutes. She leaned wall suit bulk, pressing his shoulder. Shared heat pocket now. His pulse thrummed close. Strong, erratic human rhythm. Flash surged. Corridor like this. His hand in hers. Raider's board, he shoves her clear. Takes beam. Dies shielding. Heartbreak raw. Unlived. She gasped. Eli's hand steadied her arm.
Hey, Flash? She locked eyes.
Blue, unflinching. Yes. Jew, die. Here. Like this. Silence, stretched. Timer beeped. 4 minutes. He nodded slow. No laugh. No denial. Tell me. Raiders breach again.
You push me through hatch. Energy lance hits center mass.
I hold you. Last words. Anchor. Voice cracked. Band flickered. Precog echo. Future memory proof. Eli exhaled sharp. Changeable. Doubt. Sayara straightened. Follow rules or I vent you now. 1. Stay behind me in fights. 2. No hero pushes. 3. Beacon stays with me. Collateral. His jaw tightened. Humans flexed strange. Muscle bunch. Rules save me? Save us. She extended palm. Demand clear timer. 2 minutes. He unclipped beacon, slid it into her gauntlet lock. Cool metal clicked home. Loyalty swung. Plan's yours. Air pocket warmed. Not just heat. Trust sealed like his patch. She keyed calm. Sierra Ven, breach contained. Human intact. Eli's collateral secured. Mira's voice snapped. Instability confirmed. Evac protocols. Negative. Patch holds. Prep weld team. Sarah cutlink. Leaned closer. His breath synced vents now. Why hand beacon? Only calm.
Proof! Eli's ungloved fingers brushed her seal.
You anchor. Band glowed soft. First spark. Hatch hissed outer pressure. Mira's team cycled in minutes later, torches ready. They stared. Human tape gleaming. Syra's posture shield over Eli. Hevrek loomed scan. Anomaly report? Handled. Sarah rose. Beacon secure. Eli gathered kit. Casual. Aliens marveled quiet. Mira's eyes narrowed on the patch. Human improv. Extraordinary normal. Deck cleared. Repair crews swarmed. Eli saluted Hrivek casual. Salvage next? Captain grunted. Approved. But under her.
Syra led him to quarters bay. Door sealed private.
Day 1. Proof starts.
He dropped kit. Stepped close.
Rules first. Bodies aligned. Precision met endurance. Heat built seamless. Release hit sharp. Sweet. Band pulsed content. Pillow vents cooled. Worlds pull Y, she murmured. Family.
Contracts. His fingers traced band.
You? Flashproof. Goodbye glimpsed. No. She gripped tighter. Rewritable?
Hevrek summoned.
Korath mothership signals.
Negotiation vector.
Salvage lead? Approved. Hervek eyed her. Flash clear? She lied small. Clear. Shadow edged. Shuttle prep hummed. Eli boarded first. Sayira gripped harness beside.
Mira watched hawk-eyed. Human intentions?
Tested. Protects. He winked. Improv always. Bay doors cycled. Shuttle detached. Her console tracked beacon. Steady. Flash flickered. Betrayal?
No. Choice.
Ship accelerated pursuit. Hevrivek grunted approval. Proactive. Mira frowned. Instability risk? Trust. Sarah manned sensors. Eli's signal bloomed. Korath hail. His voice cut calm. This is Eli Ward, salvage engineer, open channel. Human words bridged static. Bridge crew marveled. Alien tongues tangled. His English smoothed gaps. Negotiation flowed. Flash retreated. Heartbreak rewritable. New ping spiked. Anomaly deep space. Raiders feinted flank. Vector shift, Sarah ordered. Fingers flew nav grid. Eli's shuttle matched, synced flawless. No lag. Human instinct? Heverick nodded. Execute intercept. Raider scattered hulls. Raider scattered hulls. Deck cheers rose anew. But console pinged faint. Eli's beacon wavered. Flash clawed. Not death. Worse, Cyrera keyed private burst. Rules hold? His reply pinged instant. Loyalty. So? Choice solidified. Mira sidled close post-battle. He alters you. Alters threat.
Syra locked gaze. Protects us.
Night quarters. Eli waited. Tools down. Day 2. Proof? She crossed seamless. Bodies joined. Intimacy wove precise. His endurance matched. Release shattered. Pillow talk turned. Why trust Flash? Proof changes. His breath ghosted. You choose. Flash fractured. Goodbye blurred. Fight glimpsed. But hand extended. Dawn brought new hail. Korath mothership docked protocols. Eli prepped lead. Sarah gripped his arm.
Rule 1. Behind you.
He squeezed back, beacon hers still.
Hatch opened to unknown corridors. Her precog hummed clear. Mira shadowed. Watching both. Havek's voice boomed deck-wide. First contact secure. Human proves. Aliens nodded wary. Syra felt it. Human, normal, extraordinary. Salvage hands bridged voids. Her flashes? Warnings, not chains. Deep in mothership, anomaly ping resolved. Raider core primed. Eli spotted first. Trap. She sealed hatch, trapped them again. Air pocket shared. Secret deepened. Timer ticked. His patch kit ready. Trust cycled eternal. Raiders hammered the hatch. Metal buckled under plasma cutters.
Syra yanked Eli behind a bulkhead. Tube ahead.
Lure them. Eli nodded, eyes scanning schematics on his wrist pad. Choke point. My trap seals it. She triggered the hatch override. Emergency lights flared red along the narrow docking tube. 50 meters of tight corridor. Vents sealed, no escape branches. Perfect funnel. Sarah fired a burst from her pulse rifle, clipping the lead raider's shoulder. He snarled, scales rippling fury, and charged. His squad followed. 8 hulking Korath mercenaries, claws extended. Come, she broadcast on open channel, voice steady. Precog hummed. They bit. Boots thundered into the tube. She backpedaled, drawing them deeper. Eli crouched at the far end, welding torch sparking. Pressure sensors glued to the deck, his design. One step too many triggered the slam. Flash clawed her mind, Eli crumpling, gutshot, her hands slick with his blood. The death she'd remembered since first beacon ping. Future on schedule. She shoved it down, grabbed it by the throat. Raiders poured in, plasma bolts scorching walls. Sarah rolled, returned fire. One dropped, leg severed. Faster, Eli hissed. She feinted left exposed flank. Lead raider lunged. Perfect bait. His squad jammed the tube, shoulders wedged. Eli slapped the final panel.
Now, deck plates groaned.
Pressure surged. His rigged compressors kicked in, slamming the inner hatch like a guillotine. Raider screams cut short.
Crunch of bone in armor. Outer hatch held but tube pressurized.
Trapped meat. Silence fell, broken by muffled thumps. Sarah vented her rifle. Eli grinned, wiping sweat.
Human engineering. Seals tighter than a hull breach. He checked his pad.
Timer on their core. Still ticking. We reroute power. Starve it. Band on her wrist warmed. His beacon steady pulse. Proof he lived. Altered the flash. She gripped his arm. Behind me. Rule 1. Mira's voice crackled over comms. Counterstrike inbound. Breach in 30. Hold. Deck shuddered. Mothership alarms wailed. Korath reinforcements.
Sarah keyed schematics. Tube schematics glowed. Junction ahead. Raiders massing.
Eli patched event seal. Tools flying. Humans fixed under fire. Normal for him. Extraordinary. Flash flickered. Not death. Eli shielding her. Hit. Goodbye blurred. She clenched jaw. Change it. Already are.
He sealed the last plate.
Hatch vents hissed. Raiders counterhacked. Tube pressure dropping. Sarah fired through slits. 2 more down. Eli rigged a flashbang from salvage scraps. Threw it. Blinding pop. Screams echoed. Mira's team breached from side access. Security lead stormed in. Pulse cannon roaring. Flank clear. Her squad poured plasma. Raiders twisted, caught in crossfire. Sarah advanced. Eli at her cease. Raider broke through. Claws raking air. She dodged. Eli shoved her aside. Plasma bolt grazed his side. Meant for her chest. He grunted. Dropped to knee. Blood welled, suit torn. Flash ignited, exact wound. Her scream, his fade. Future. Here.
Sarah clamped her med seal over the gash. Nanites hissed, foam expanding.
She pinned him down, hands firm. Not today.
Eli winced, but pressed back.
Just a nick. Hatch holds. Raider lunged again. Mira vaporized it. Human down? Her eyes narrowed on Sarah. Stable? Stable. Sarah hauled Eli up, arm around his waist. Blood slicked her scales, but Seal gripped. Pulse steady under her palm. Flash fractured. Wound there, but he stood.
Alive.
Captain Havek's voice boomed. Core secured. Report.
Eli keyed his pad, ignoring pain. Rerouting now.
Starve sequence live. Power hummed. Timer stuttered. Zeroed. Mira dragged the last Raider corpse aside. He took the hit. For her. Her gaze pierced Syra. Flash playing tricks? Flash warned. Sarah met it.
Eli leaned into her, breath ragged but even. Band pulsed loyalty.
Anchor. Hrivek docked protocols pinged clean. First contact holds. Human proves again. Deck cleared. Med bay en route, but Eli waved scanner.
Good. Field fix.
He tested weight, nodded. Sarah didn't release his arm.
Quarters later post-scan. Hrivek cleared him. Human resilience baffled medics. Sarah sealed their door. Eli sat, shirt off, seal gleaming. Proof enough? She traced the edge. Scales brushing skin. Death flashed precise. Wound matched. Finger pressed seal. But you stood. Choose different. His hand covered hers. Warmth spread. Futures not code. Rewritable.
Intimacy pulled them close. Bodies aligned. Seamless.
His endurance tested hers. Slow build. Release crashing. Pillow. Breaths synced. Why me? She murmured. Your flashes. Warnings. My fixes.
Action. He ghosted her neck.
Team. Flash ghosted deeper bond shared voids. No goodbye. Hand extended. Gripped. Dawn hail. Karath surrender broadcast. Mothership yielded. Harevik assembled bridge. Human integration? Eli stood beside Sarah. No limp. Salvage team ready. Bridge the gaps. Aliens murmured. Mira crossed arms.
He bleeds for us.
Normal.
Human normal.
Extraordinary loyalty. Provocatives dotted. Deep scan pinged precog clear. No primed cores. Eli's beacon hers. Unwavering. Flashes. Chains broken. Choice forged. But console whispered new anomaly. Faint. Future shifted. Not ended. Sarah gripped his hand. Next trap, behind you. He squeezed. Rules hold. Docking tube schematics reopened. Lure again? Her pulse quickened. Trust cycled. Eternal. Mira shadowed hull. Watching. Cyrus smiled faint. Human altered everything. Heartbreak, grabbed. Throat crushed. Timer reset somewhere.
They moved as one. Eli spotted vent glitch first.
Rig it? Behind. She sealed path. Trap sprung anew. Band warmed. Choice solidified. Flash dared. Loss glimpsed, but hand taken. Proof changed. Deep in bays, shadows moved. Sarah, lured. Mira struck. Future arrived. She grabbed tighter. Eli's seal held. Wound scarred, not fatal. He laughed mid-fight, dodging claws. Day 3. Still proving. Raiders choked the tube. Same funnel, deadlier. Sarah fired precise. Eli's slam crushed 3. Mira's cannon cleared breach. Hit came Raider blade for her throat. Eli blocked, shallow cut on arm. Sarah sealed it instant. Not completing.
Flash splintered further. Death.
Faded echo. Havek boomed victory.
Human anchors us. Quarters night.
Bodies wove urgent, release bound deeper. Love, he whispered. Choice, she anchored. Yours proven. Dawn brought alliance pacts. Eli signed digital. Salvage hand steady. Aliens watched. Mysterious voids bridged. But anomaly pinged stronger. Mothership core? No. Personal. Her band flickered. Eli frowned. Beacon glitch. Sarah gripped. Fix it. Together. Trust eternal. Heartbreak? Choked out. Raider's final wave hit tubes. Sarah lured flawless. Eli's trap evolved. Auto-pressurize. Shrapnel vents. Mira led flawless counter.
Eli took graze for Mira this time. Syria sealed.
Team. Flash gone. Future rewritten. Everett clasped Eli's shoulder. First contact legend. Sarah felt it. Love chosen. Proof carried. Changed. Band. Steady. Beacon hers. Forever. Sarah hoisted Eli's limp form over her shoulder, his blood slick against her scales. Boots pounded the corridor grating toward medbay. Raider shrapnel had torn deeper than the graze she sealed. Internal bleed, her flashes screamed. She kicked the hatch open. Medtech, transfusion protocol Delta 7. Sierra dumped Eli onto the slab. His chest heaved shallow. Monitors beeped frantic. The medtech, a wiry vexery named Lear, recoiled. Navigator Ven? Delta 7's for intraspecies only. Human physiology. Now. Sarah slammed her palm on the scanner. Vents hissed, her blood type locked in. Tubes snaked from her arm to his. Risky. Her plasma could clot his veins or ignite rejection fever. But flashes showed him gray, cooling without it. Not today. Lear hesitated, then primed the pump. Crimson mixed with her iridescent blue. Eli's vitals spiked, unstable, but climbing. Sarah gripped the slab edge. Her visions fractured. His death replayed, then splintered by this choice. Rewrite it. Eli's eyes fluttered open hours later. Medbay hummed quiet. Sarah sat beside him, bandaging her own transfusion scars. He winced, flexed his fingers.
Feels like I arm wrestled a starship engine.
You shielded Mira.
Shrapnel caught you instead.
So. He grinned through the pain. Practical as ever.
Team right? Now teach me your language.
Properly, not scraps from salvage logs. His gaze locked hers. I stay by choice, Sarah. Not rescue. Not pity. Her core tightened. She nodded. Pulled up the hollow pad. Why? Start with bonds. Kresh, loyalty sworn. Kresh, Sarah Ven. Captain Herek strode in at shift change, Mira flanking him. Eli sat up straighter. Human ward. Alliance pacts, signed tomorrow. We offer safe transfer to neutral salvage hub. Your skills served. No further risk. Eli glanced at Cyria. She rose.
Captain, I counter with formal crew bond contract.
She tapped her wristband. Legal template projected. A Lee Ward integrates as salvage chief. Full access. Vetted in Raider fire. Tracog anomaly aside. Then. He's civilian. Unverified. Mira crossed arms. He took my hit. Proved intent. But bonds bind us all. Eli stayed silent, letting Syra lead. She felt his hand brush hers under the slab. Trust. Captain. He anchors us. Verify the contract. Sighed. Approved. Provisional. He clasped Eli's shoulder, human grip firm against alien strength. Aliens murmured awe in the corridor, humans fixed under fire. They marveled. Crew gathered in the bay that cycle. Sayra stood at the central dais, Eli beside her. Her wristband glowed. Private tracking mark pulsed there, her secret anchor from first flash etched after his foreseen death. No more. She overrode it. Laser scribe word. Mark deleted. Crew gasped. Sayra extended her palm. Four-fingered. Open. Hand clasp. Public. No shadows. Eli matched it, 5 fingers weaving perfect. His skin warm against her scales. Kresh, he said. Voice steady. Clear now. Crew echoed it. Mira nodded sharp approval. Haravek boomed. Bond sealed. Human legend grows. Sierra's core warmed. Flashes silent, no death echo. But as they clasped, her band flickered. Anomaly pinged. Not raiders. Deeper. Quarters later, bodies pressed urgent. Eli traced her transfusion scars. You risked rejection for me. Choice. She pulled him closer. Scales to skin, rhythms synced. Release bound them. His whisper, stay forever? She anchored. Rewritten. Dawn brought drills.
Eli tweaked salvage drones, aliens clustering to watch.
Humans improvise, Fervek admitted. Sayria smiled. Her visions hummed hopeful. But the ping strengthened. During Simrun, her band sparked.
Eli frowned mid-weld.
Beacon glitch? That's not salvage, freak.
Sayra gripped it. Personal. Flashes teased a void, not death.
Her own past unraveling?
Mira pinged alert. Navigator, anomaly spike. Core logs flagged your band. Sayra's scales chilled. Eli's hand covered hers. Together, crew eyes turned.
Hevek loomed.
Explain. She met his gaze. The flash hit. Not Eli dying, her betrayed by the bond itself. Proof shifted. Heartbreak hers? Raider debris cleared. But tubes hummed empty no longer. Sensors screamed. Final wave inbound, evolved. Sarah lured them flawless into Eli's trap. Auto-pressurized vents loaded shrapnel. Mira led counter, cannon, roaring. Eli slammed a bulkhead, crushing two. Grays took his leg this time, Mira's shot. Sarah sealed it mid-fire. Team. Slash splintered, not loss. Change. Havrak boomed victory. Anchors hold. But her band burned. Ping resolved, embedded code, pre-flash. Her own captaincy log? Forged? Eli sealed the breach. What's it say? Sarah decrypted. Words chilled. Then terminated for anomaly breach. Human asset neutralized. Havek's crest dropped. Mira drew weapon. Captain? Not me. Revek's voice cracked. Mothership order, buried.
Eli stepped forward, humble steel.
Again. Sarah clasped his hand open. Crew rallied. Love's choice burned brighter. But mothership closed. Beacon hers no more. Rewrite the betrayers. Anomaly whispered. Heartbreak waited. Not from him, from her own.